Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? My name is Larry Jones. Please go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell if you want to stay up on what's going on in this crazy market. It is more important now than ever to keep an eye and an ear out on what's happening in crypto and the stock market because it is our money, good people. Hey, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. And never fall for spam in the comment section. Let's get right to it. Let's take a look right here. At the time of this video, as you can see, the Dow is down. It's fluctuating around a negative 900 points. And by the time you see this, it could be actually lower. Let's just start this off with it's a tsunami of bad news. I can't sugarcoat this. Crypto loses a $200 billion market cap over the weekend. In most of it it's a variation of different things, but one of the things is government regulation and the possibility of it. It spooked a lot of people. You guys also know, of course, we're in a bear market trending down. The Fed is due to talk higher interest rates. Proving that Bitcoin is not, and cryptocurrency is not a hedge against inflation, right? And so now you have a run on it, people starting to sell. And then you have brokers like Celsius that put a freeze on your crypto. And so it's a lot of fear in crypto. Let's look at let's look at where we are on crypto. All right, so look at here, Bitcoin down in the last 5 days, down by 23%. Today alone, it was down as much as 15%. Look at this, 12, let's just say 13% negative today alone. About 20% over the month negative. But I know this is little, but if we look at it from the bottom of, let's just say before COVID hit. Let's get that. So before COVID hit, we're still up 133%, right? But hey, most people, I get it. Most people, including myself, didn't get in there. We got in late. And I'm just going to tell you that there's a lot of things that you could do. Some people are, and it's fine. You do what's best for you. Some people are selling their Ethereum and their Bitcoin because Ethereum is tanking also too. Let's just take a quick look at Ethereum. It's tanking also. So Ethereum, let's look at Ethereum. If you look at Ethereum today, Ethereum is down 15%. And for the month, Ethereum is down 39%. And so it's tanking. Crypto winter, here we are. And there's a lot of moving parts to this, but I just wanted to talk about some things that can be done. Some people are taking their Ethereum and their Bitcoin and they're moving it to USD and or to cash. And what they will wind up doing is if they want to continue this journey with cryptocurrency, which I am, then they will buy back in once the falling has stopped. Now, crypto, unlike stocks, you don't get a wash sale. So you could do that with crypto. But if you're long-term like me, I will tell you, I have no hype coins. I only have the platform crypto like I've been explaining to you guys. Yes, I have Bitcoin, Ethereum, those type of deals that platforms are built on, and so many other, you name them. But the facts are the facts, and that is 80% of these hype coins and micro coins won't make it, right? So I'm putting my money into the safer coins. I am dollar cost averaging myself daily with small amounts because it's daily. And I pick mine at night because here in the States, I see more movement at night. So that's what I'm prepared to do. And it's in a small enough amount for me to DCA, meaning I'm buying the same cryptos throughout the crypto winter. And that's what I'm prepared for. So I'm not looking at a short-term solution. So for those of you that are swing trading, it's different. But if you're investing long-term, my trajectory is 5 years. And so I know there's going to be a lot of volatility in the next 5 years. So that's what I'm doing. I'm investing. And it's going to be what it's going to be when it's regulated. We also know that most of this is being caused by the upcoming FOMC meeting Wednesday, the Fed meeting. Now, let's just talk about what's causing this all. No one knows where the Fed is going to be. And it's a balancing act, right? For those of you that flies, if you've ever landed in Chicago at Midway Airport, that airport, that runway is so short. As soon as that plane lands, they got to slam on brakes. And unfortunately, that's what the Fed is dealt with. He doesn't have enough runway. And he's been asleep at the wheel, and he's been behind the 8 ball, transitory, while pumping a lot of money, right? So there's either or. He's either going to have to show himself more hawkish right now and be aggressive and say, hey, we're going to go up 75 basis points. Or we're going to have to go up 100 basis points to show how hawkish and aggressive he is and how serious he is. That could force us into a certain recession lasting a long time. Or he could say, I need to calm the market down because of the psychology of it all, and say, we have our quantitative tightening coming in. We don't see this lasting long, and we're just going to continue with the 50 basis points like we forestated, and not take the 75 basis points off the table like he previously said. And so he will be talking on Wednesday. You guys, we've been through this so many times. You guys know that while he's talking, the market is going to do this. It's either going to run up or down right while he's talking. Unfortunately, there's usually talk by other Fed members the day after and the next day after. And so what normally happens is by that Friday, even after the Fed talks, let's say the Fed talks, the market goes green, that Friday will probably be a sell-off, depending on what he says, right? And so how do I react to this? I have learned with this Fed, I'm not going to try to guess it. I'm going to wait. And you could do what best fits you, but I'm just going to wait and see what the Fed does, right? And I'm really not buying much of anything until then. I did dip my toes in a little gold, but that's about it, right? So that's what's going on. The NASDAQ is down in crash territory. The NASDAQ has come down under 20%. Let's take a look here. As we can see, the S&P, the Russell, the S&P, not the NASDAQ. I'm sorry, the S&P. If we go out 6 months, and let's go out a year from the high. Here, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the Dow. Let's get rid of the Russell. And as we can see from the high, the S&P is in crash territory. Look at that, almost 22%. So the S&P has crashed, all right? So the S&P is in a bear market. I know this is not good, but it is. And so let me talk about the stock splits. Listen, a bear market bears down on everything. Amazon, stock split. Remember, I told you guys it's not going to have much. So it went up, but because we're in a bear market, Amazon cools back down. If we weren't in a bear market, it'd be good, right? Same thing. Tesla, talking about a stock split. Run up a little bit after hours, back down because we're in a bear market. Remember, for all of the crypto guys, hey, Robinhood listing Shiba Inu. We're in a bear market. Shiba Inu says, big deal, back down. And so these are what's going on. So now I'm going to also say this, because I know I'm throwing a lot at you guys, because I want you guys to be armed to think for yourselves. The Fed goes off what's called the core CPI numbers, right? And, it really doesn't make sense, because the two things that's not in the core CPI numbers, the consumer price index, energy and food. What do you and I consume daily? Energy and food. And, and a big portion of the CPI numbers are new and used cars, which makes no sense, because you and I don't buy a car every day, every week, every month. But we use gas every day and we eat food every day. And so you have to understand that some of these numbers are skewed, these CPI numbers. And so what I am doing, and I'm just going to tell you what I am doing and what I'm not doing. What I'm not doing is I have a zero hype stock in my portfolio. I don't have all of these potential short squeeze stock, hype stock, and all of that. And what I also am not doing is I am not taking my costs down on stock that I believe that are going down lower, meaning I'm not getting my average down on those. All right. There's a time for that. Right now is not the time. But what I am continuing to do is to dollar cost average in my $5 a day stocks in my 3 portfolios, because the purpose of that is to be consistent. Dollar cost average in. I'm sorry, good people. I saw something flash. To dollar cost average in, and that I'm going to continue. So I'm going to DCA in my 3 portfolios. That does not stop. And because we are investing long term. Now, you can go there and look at those portfolios, put in Larry Jones, $5 a day challenge. You can pick one from each portfolio, the 3 portfolios. Myself, I'm buying them all at $10 a day. But I just gave you samples, but you can pick your own companies. It is just to help you guys that are not investing to create generational wealth. So we continue to DCA through the good times and through the bad times. Now, you can cheat a little bit, meaning if you know for a fact or you feel that the market is going to give up another 30%, then you could stop your DCAing, but continue to put your money in your portfolios. And then when you think it's bottomed out, then you could put all of the money in there. But just remember, trying to time the market, let me know how that works for you. Because if you could be consistent, you don't have to even think about it. All right, good people? You guys know about all of the promos that's going on. You guys know that Moomoo, we're loading up on Moomoo. They got up to $25,000 worth of free stocks right now. Click my links below and look at the promos, right? Plus a free share of Lucid. And then Webull, the same thing. Deposit 1 penny in Webull and you're going to get 6 free stock worth up to thousands of dollars. But in Moomoo, you can put a penny in, but I want you guys to put $100 in. Stock Josh and myself are discussing something that's going to be training during this period with small amounts of money. So you can invest hundreds of dollars, but you will learn how to gain thousands of dollars. All right. I'm going to leave it right there, good people. Hey, I'm going to try to go live with these CPI numbers and then on Wednesday. And I just want to do my best to keep you guys abreast on everything that's going on. All right, good people. We'll see you later. Live, love, laugh, and learn.